did we all get here tonight? Who here had Toastmasters as a calendar appointment? How did we get that calendar appointment? We thought it, think. We decided to make time in our schedule. Link. We entered it into our phone or even on paper. Ink. Having a goal, fulfilling the goal, knowing what that goal is, it helps you get there. The first time I came to Princeton Toastmasters was the holiday meeting, December 2002. Elliot was our, from the doghouse to the penthouse, District 38 governor. This room was decked out. I thought, wow, I have to join this club. There were food, there was decorations, there were tables, there was fun. The room didn't look like this then. It was all turned backwards, there was no carpet, it was a lot different space, but the feeling was ineffable. It was the kind of room where I walked in and I'm like, wow, I have to join this family. My husband at the time was my fiance. We had just gotten engaged that November, and he had accepted a consulting role in Monmouth Junction. So we're shopping for houses, and after coming to this meeting, I'm like, honey, you have to live somewhere close to Princeton Toastmasters, well, and Wegmans. and this was my club. I knew this was my home. So I go back to my home club, which was Censer Toast of Boca Raton, Florida. I gave 9 speeches there. And as I gave the 9 speeches, I came into the room. It was a small corporate lunchtime club. I didn't know anything about Toastmasters. I didn't know about goals. I didn't know writing things down. I think they gave me a book, and next thing you know, I'm giving speeches. I remember speech number 6 was visual aids. And my speech was how to assemble a wedding invitation. And Toastmasters was very key for my personal growth. Well, one thing I didn't understand was how my record keeping impacted my club. So I walked into this room, I said, yes, I'm gonna join Princeton Toastmasters. They're like, great, you're a Toastmaster already? I'm like, yes. They said, oh, well, how many speeches have you given? I said, well, I've given 9 speeches. And the club's like, yes, perfect. We want you to give your number 10 speech. At the time it was called Competent Toastmasters. Now it's a Competent Communicators. And then the next phase of Toastmasters, it'll be Pathways Level 1. But at the time, the officers of Princeton Toastmasters were so excited because they knew having a new member and having credit for the 10th speech was one of the goals that helps us get those ribbons. These ribbons happened because of record keeping. When I gave my 10th speech, I didn't know better. I should have actually given the credit to the club where I gave my first 9 speeches. I didn't know how Toastmasters worked. I didn't understand that member accomplishments are club accomplishments. Club accomplishments are area accomplishments. So I gave my 10th speech within a year and a half of first joining. Our Toastmaster tonight is famous because she gave her 10th speech after more than 8 years, I think.
Something like that.
I mean, and tonight I talked to her, I'm like, tell me about this and how does it work with this? She said, I'm here because it makes me feel good. Great. She thought of it, she's here, she participates, but her goal is different than other Toastmasters' goal. Since I've known Abhoy, not only has he gotten his Distinguished Toastmaster at least, he's competed in many contests, he's earned Toastmaster of the Year, and in this club, he was our first member to complete Pathways Level 1. Well, how does he do that? Think, link, ink. He knew there was a project, he scheduled the project, he made time for it, and he kept a record. I didn't know anything about record keeping. I think it was my 3rd year, and Todd Greenwood, who's one of our past presidents, called me up and said, oh, I want you to be our vice president of membership. I'm like, I I don't know what that is. That sounds very hard. And he's like, oh, okay. Then he called me back the next week. He said, no, you have to really do it. And I just said, well, okay then. We have another member, Dick Maycall. And Dick Maycall, he always says,
Yes.
just say yes. So when you're asked to fill a role at Toastmasters, the right answer is yes. When you fill a role at Toastmasters, what's the right action? Record keeping. Our Toastmaster tonight is earning credit as a competent leader project. Our speakers tonight are not giving speeches off the cuff. They're giving speeches from manuals where they achieve specific objectives. Those manuals are recorded when the project is completed. Our Vice President of Education, Surya, is the member who logs on to the Toastmasters website when that member achieves the next level of the goal. These ribbons happen 19 years in a row, which means we're elite. We're the creme de la creme. This club is excellent at record keeping. Everything we do in Toastmasters happens because we help each other, we think it, we link it, and we ink it. We're here tonight because we made a commitment on our calendar. We made a personal commitment. Our president makes a commitment to serve a year term. Everyone here tonight thinked, inked, linked. We're here. The 3 steps of the best kept secret for Toastmasters. Just write it down and watch it happen.